Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another StarCraft 2 Terran tutorial. So for those of you wondering, Nate, I like to build mech units. I like to do mech styles. Well, I got some great news for you. There's a great brand new map called Dasan Station that's just been added to the ladder pool for the upcoming season, starting on July 12th, 2016. Now, this season hasn't started yet, but I'm already here to give you some great tips, such as when you try to play this map with your great mech death ball of pain, fury, and justice raining from, well, just really far away, you might notice you run into a couple of issues. For example, your siege tank might just be too big. It's okay if the other kids have smaller siege tanks, you've got a better one, but you still want to get it to the other side of the map. You'll notice that this problem will also occur with your other great mech units, such as the Thor. Now, I think these units deserve to have just as much fun as all of the other ones, so I've devised a very clever way to get your siege tanks through this center gap so that you can continue to play the style that you love so much. I'm sure we'll see innovation making use of these tactics in the next season of GSL. Oh wait, there won't be one. So the key here is you click really hard and hope your tanks go through. Then as you slowly give up, you press E to siege 3 of them together, like so. Then, once these tanks are all sieged nice and close, you unsiege the one you want to push through. Slowly but surely, you'll be able to break the pathing of the game and force your siege tank through into the position. It's all about abusing the fact that siege tanks sieged up take up more space than tanks that aren't sieged up. Now, if you inch your way further perfectly forward like this, slowly but surely, you'll eventually get through. The ideal way I've found to do this is to use a Thor, although some of you may be wondering, why would you ever build a Thor? Honestly, I don't have the answers to all the questions in life. However, all I can tell you is that I'll try. After a painstaking few minutes of continuing to ask yourself why you decided to build siege tanks on Dasan Station, and honestly asking how the game got long enough that you were able to get up to siege tanks, you'll slowly give up, but you'll see that tank is inching through, and lo and behold, he can't even siege up anymore. So now I've officially stuck our tank between the two boxes. And now we can move the other tank closer forward, siege him, and oh, look at that. It's pushing him out. Oh my goodness, we made it through to the center of the map. And that concludes today's tutorial. To get to the other side, just repeat the process 6 or 7 times until you have enough siege tanks to push this one through this point as well. This has been another top Terran tip tutorial, and I'll see you later.